All right, hi, welcome back, Attorney Steve Vondran. We are back with another great video for you. This video dealing with the MAC address. What is the MAC address? In particular, how it plays out in online piracy, infringement, okay? So without further ado, let's head to the Attorney Steve Litigation Whiteboard. All right. So we are talking about MAC address, okay? Now, sometimes my clients, we represent clients that are companies that are accused of piracy, infringement, so forth and so on. And sometimes we'll see an infringement report and it'll say MAC address. And my clients will call me and they say, this can't be me because I don't have Macs. We use PCs. And I say, well, hold on. A MAC address is not exclusive to a PC. A MAC address is what's called a media access control. Now, we have all kinds of different media. Here's your typical corporate network right here, okay? Here's your corporate network, okay, in Attorney Steve style. So on your network, you may have a PC. You may have Macs. I'm a Mac user. I love Mac. You may have Macs. You may have wireless cell phones, tablets, computers, servers, printers, all kinds of things. These are network-capable devices, and these all come with a MAC address, okay? So this will have a MAC address. This will have a MAC address. It's baked in by the manufacturer, okay? So you can't change it. A MAC address is a MAC address, okay? So all these devices will have a MAC address, something like that, and also will be assigned a local IP address. So you kind of have this double classification of the devices on your network. All right, that's your basics. Here's your router coming out through your ISP into the internet. Let's put ISP there. Getting out there into the internet, getting after all these goodies you want online, getting to videos and everything you want. Here's software. This is what we're talking about here, okay? So let's talk a little bit about software piracy. And some companies have what's called this phone home technology, phone home. So let's just take a common example, okay? And say you have a user on your network and they're using a torrent. They have a torrent client installed and they're going and trying to find this content to share with others in the swarm with all these other peers, okay? You got all these other people in the swarm sharing, okay? Sharing their hard drive, sharing their bandwidth. So this guy in your company says, you know, I'm going to download that latest, greatest piece of software and I'm going to use it. And nobody's going to know. I'm just getting it through the torrent sites. Nobody's going to know. So they download this. It comes on out here. They call it up. It comes back. They install the computer. They install the software on their computer. And what happens, though, is there's a little code. Some companies will put a little code in their software when you download it. And you go through the setup steps. And it says, I agree. You know, as you're going through, do you agree to the terms? I agree. And you go through, you set it up. And what happens is there's these little software beacons that can get installed on the software. That's my software, okay? So there's a little beacon in there that can come back and do what we call phone home. So here's your software company, and the beacon is phoning home. It's saying, hey, I'm using an unlicensed piece of software. I'm using a pirated piece of software. On today's date, I'm using another pirated instance. I'm checking in again. I'm using it tomorrow. I'm using it the next day. And these companies can sit here and claim to be able to legally monitor you because you agreed to this in the EULA. Okay, you got to check your EULAs and see what it says. And they will have an infringement report typically, which lists all the uses that you have made of their software. And sometimes they'll go back years. You're just like, what are you doing? You're just sitting around racking up infringements and trying to rack up damages or whatever. But yes, we see this all the time. So then this company will send a letter to this company. They'll call Attorney Steve's office and say, what the heck? I don't even own a Mac. But the report will have MAC address on it. This is what we're talking about, the different computers and devices that they allege the installations, the unlicensed installations are on, okay? So I hope that provides a general overview of what a MAC address is, how it plays out in software piracy litigation cases. If you need some help with a software piracy case, an audit, defense, license compliance issues, you know where to find us on the web at attorneysteve.com. That's attorneysteve.com. All right? Have yourself a great day. I got to get running. Going to go hang out with my father-in-law today and have a good time. So have a great weekend. Thank you all for watching. A couple new subbies today. Thank you for the new subbies. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? Have a great day now. We'll see you again.